Hey you guys, it's Sonia. How are you? So I'm about to get out in this garden, which is why I'm looking like this. Me and Mr. Rogers, we're about to get out in this heat and plant some more things and just kind of take care of the garden. So anywho, before I go, yes, I'm totally makeup free, eyebrow free, but I just figured I would hop on here and just talk a little bit because I don't know. I just feel like I'm having a dilemma about my locks, and I kind of referenced it in my last video as far as my reties and the hairs, the breakage not being put back in the lock by this current loctician, and I guess I'm kind of feeling down because I'm so tired of being let down, of coming across people who just aren't it, who don't really know what they're doing, or they're purposely doing half jobs because they just want the money. They're going to do that retie and get you up out of that chair and take that cash and keep it moving. And honestly, deep down, I would prefer if I had someone to help take care of my hair instead of doing it myself. I really prefer that. But if push comes to shove, and it looks like push has come to shove, I will take care of my own. I wish I lived in an area like Atlanta where there's a lot of locticians, where a lot of the good ones, or at least the ones who seem like they're good from Instagram and whatnot, who really care about hair, who know how to take care of locked hair, who know how to repair and get those loose hairs back into the lock, and who know how to address breakage or any other lock problem you may have. I wish I lived around people like that, and they seem to all be in Atlanta or somewhere in the South. There's nobody here in the Midwest, at least nobody here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, that cares about hair, that is experienced, has the years, has the experience, who knows what they're doing, know what they're talking about, and can just help you and guide you on your lock journey. And that's the frustrating part for me. And it has been since, my days of having sister locks, and now to just having regular old micro locks and possibly traditional locks if I combine my locks one more time. I keep talking about wanting to color my hair, and I haven't done so because I'm still deciding if that's something I should do right now while I have the issues I'm having, or should I wait? So I'm due for a retie. My last retie was in March. I think like end of March or mid-March. I want to say end of March. And we're at the end of April. So it's been 2 months since my last retie, and we're about to go into June. But I'm not rushing to get this retie. I'm not rushing. I'm going to take my time, and I'm still think about the best way to go about addressing my locks, because y'all, so many things have been running through my mind, like, should I start my lock journey over? Should I just cut these off and start all over with traditional locks and just 2-strand twists right with my daughter and just start over? Or should I combine my locks again? And if I combine my locks again, once again, I'm going to lose length. And that doesn't appeal to me either, because, it took 2.5, 3 years to get this. And then my front still isn't caught up to this. My front still only comes to here or wherever it is. So I still kind of have mullet look going. The back is just, you see how long this back is, but the front and side still has to catch up. So it's like I'm in an indecisive area, and I hate it because I'm not an indecisive person. Like, I know what I want to do and I do it. I make decisions and then I do it. You know what I mean? I don't hem and haw about things. It's like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and then I do it. And that's just the end of it. And now I'm in this space of not sure. I'm not sure of what I want to do or which direction I really should go in. And then, but at the same time, I'm very hesitant about seeking out and trying to find someone to help me make the best decision with my hair, like a professional, like I said before, a seasoned professional, somebody who cares about the care of your hair, and not just someone who knows how to do styles, who knows how to do a retwist or a retie and then pull your brains out and style it. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone who knows how to take care, like their first job or the first thing that they want to do is take care of your hair. Then do the styles or whatever later, if they even do that. I don't even care if you don't know how to do styles, as long as you know how to take care of locks and take care of natural hair. That's what matters to me. So if I could just find someone that is experienced in that area, lock care, in the Milwaukee area, I would be over the moon happy. That's all I want. So until I find that, I got to make the decision of how to proceed with my reties, and trying to get a handle on the breakage. And I think I pretty much know the two main things that's causing my breakage, possibly three. Number one, scratching my scalp. You guys, I've had a dandruff problem my entire life since I was little. Having my scalp scratched by my mother or my sisters or whomever has always been a thing. It's a must, and it feels so good. I've always had long nails. They're breaking off now. Look at them. My nails, they're just short and nubby. My pinky's the only one that's still long. Anywho, so scratching my scalp is something normal to me, even with locks. It's like, I didn't think twice that, scratching too much will cause breakage. You're basically ripping out your follicles at the base of your locks, and it's going to cause breakage. And even when I learned that, I was still doing it. I was hard-headed. I would have my daughter scratch my scalp for me because it would just itch, and I do everything under the sun. I told y'all how I still use sulfurate shampoo. I'll use the sulfurate grease, even when I had locks, even when I had sister locks. I had to tame the itching. I use every anti-itch thing you could think of, natural. And sometimes it just gets to the point where I gotta scratch. I have to have my scalp scratched. And now I'm paying for it. I'm seeing the results, y'all. The damage didn't show right away. The damage started to show now. Like, these loose hairs I have, it's a lot. And that's breakage. I did that. The second thing is too tight reties. Again, the damage doesn't show right away. And the one person who did my reties extremely tight to where my head would hurt for a whole week. And I experienced that with her 2 times or 3 times before I stopped going to her. That damage is showing as well. I mean, It's like going to the Africans and letting them braid your hair and they pulling your brains through your scalp tight. That has manifested in the breakage. And then thirdly, even though I have satin pillowcases, I was sleeping without a headscarf because I get so hot at night. I'm going through menopause and I just cannot deal with a bonnet. So I had satin pillowcases. And I kind of think that also contributed to breakage because the rubbing. I know the satin is supposed to be gentler and all that good stuff. But as time goes on and the pillowcases, you wash them, yada, 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 I could feel my hair kind of snagging on the pillowcase, like getting stuck almost, you know what I mean? Almost like Velcro. I don't know if anybody else ever experienced this, but I have. And I think that has contributed to my breakage too. So for the past, I want to say 2 months now, I've been wearing my satin bonnet to bed. I got an extra large one. I bought it off of Amazon and it fits comfortably. It's not too tight. And I have my little fan sitting right next to me on my side of the bed. So, when I do get hot, I could turn it on and I'm not sweating profusely. I'm sweating now because it's very humid outside at the moment. Wet. That's sweat. But anywho, so I've narrowed down the culprits for my breakage. And a lot of it is my fault, especially the scratching. Nails are poisonous. They're dangerous to your scalp, whether if you have locks or not, but especially when you have small locks, because it just rips your follicles, your hair. So I narrowed it down and now I'm kind of in a place of what do I do now? Where do I go from here? I'm due for a retie. I want to color. And I'm still kind of going back and forth of do I combine my locks one more time or do I just leave them and have my sister-in-law try to help me gather those hairs back into the lock and do my retie. Like just let her twist as best she can. Or do I want to interlock using my lock tool? So that's kind of where I am. Those are decisions I have to make. And yeah, all of this right here, that's new growth. So I don't know. But I just wanted to share that just to say that, if you're kind of in limbo like me, it's okay. Take your time. Don't make any rash decisions. Look at this. Don't make any rash decisions. Take your time. If you have access to a professional that could help you make that decision, who could look at your hair and give you some good advice, I say go that route and really listen to that advice and weigh it and see, if it applies to you, if it'll benefit you. I wish I had that. Milwaukee is so small. And a lot of the locticians that I've come across, they're weird. Some of them are just in it for the money. Some of them are just interested in doing styles, or they just want to do color because they can get more money out of you that way. And then it's like, where are the ones who actually care about the hair and who wants to help you have healthier hair? That's who I'm looking for. So if you live in the Milwaukee area, if you live in Wisconsin, please tell me, let me know if you know of a loctician who is accepting new clients, who is accepting consultations, and who actually cares about the health the health of locks. And like whose main thing is to take care of locks. If you know of anyone, let me know, please. I'm desperate. Otherwise, I'm just going to do what I know I need to do in my gut and stop being scared and just do it. So I took 15 minutes of your time just to tell you how indecisive I am right now, like how much of I just don't know, and I hate being in this space of not knowing what to do. So I'm human. I don't always have the answers, y'all, but I'm gonna take my time when it comes to making a decision because I want to make sure I make the right decision for my hair. And one thing I do know is that once you have breakage and you have locks, it takes a long time to fix that problem, like to for your hair to recover from that breakage. I mean, you need your hair to grow into the lock. And as long as you have breakage all over the place, it's going to be very difficult for that to happen. You got to get a handle on the breakage. The breakage has to be addressed. You're going to have to wrap those hairs around the base of the lock, and you're going to have to just keep doing it. Look at that. You see that? That's hair that I've been trying to wrap around the base of this lock. Like, I've been randomly going through my hair doing this, trying to get those loose hairs to wrap them around the base of my locks so my locks don't weaken. And I don't want thinning locks. I don't want my locks to fall out. That's why I never style them unless I'm putting them up like this to get them out my face or to get it off my neck. And I'll put them in a high ponytail, but that's about it. Oh, my neck is just wet. So yeah. Okay, now it's 17 minutes. I'm going to sign off. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you to all of my subscribers. I hope all of you are doing well. Congrats to all of you who have graduates in your family. High school, middle school, college, doesn't matter. Congrats. And I hope you're enjoying the heat because I am. Our summers are so short. Our winters are a billion days long. So take care. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Don't forget to leave suggestions in those comments if you have them. If you know of a loctician, please hit me up. Thanks. Bye.